Hello everyone. Welcome to the second phase of the understanding the elements and principles of design. So, what are principles of design? Principles are the rules we use to organize the elements. They help our designs feel intentional and not chaotic. These are guidelines. They are guidelines for using the elements effectively. So, mastering them separates beginners from pros. They include balance, contrast, emphasis, movement, repetition, proportion, and unity. I remember the first time I designed on my own. I actually felt like a pro. Like I felt like a complete pro. But after then, when I learned more about design and the rules, the elements and principles of design, and I looked back at that flyer, I was like, God, I don't know. I did not know what I was doing that time, because I basically broke every rule. I did I did not leave any breathing space. I did not follow the hierarchy. Like it was a disaster. But that time I felt like a pro, and people thought that I was a pro too. That is, those who don't have any design knowledge, they thought that I was really a pro. But after I look at it now, it shows that I came a long way, and I've learned and unlearned so many things about design. Just as life is full of learning. So let's go to the first principle, which is balance. So balance gives visual stability. Symmetrical, we have symmetrical and asymmetrical balance. So symmetrical, like in their balance that are equal on both sides, while asymmetrical, they are unequal but still balanced. Like this one here, they are all equal, and they are symmetrical, while here they are asymmetrical. So everything is a matter of balance in design. That's what I meant here. While we have contrast highlights differences and creates visual interest. Contrast can be in the color, size, typography, and shape. For example, this in terms of color, this one here is a good contrast. It gives the information that it shows the information that we need to see. While this one, yellow, is a very bright color. So against white, it won't give a good contrast. For example, if I'm to use the yellow here to write something here, you would have to squint your eyes before you are able to understand whatever it is that is written there. That is for the color. So, for example, if I want to create a design and I want to grab the attention of the viewer, I can use typography. That is the kind of font here. I can make it big enough so that it will be the first thing that they see. So that will be the main information, that big one. So the lesser, those with lesser size, lesser sizes would be of like more explanation about the main topic. That's how it is. That's why we have title, subtitle, you understand, and heading. And yes, that's why I have titles and subtitles and body of text. That is for contrast in typography. While for shape, just like you have seen here. These are just examples. So contrast highlights differences and creates visual interest. While another principle is space. The space is the area around and between elements. Types, we have positive and negative space. It creates focus and reduces clutter. That is, it doesn't make your design to look so chaotic. And white space doesn't mean empty. It helps reduce clutter and focus attention. So the design tip is, don't cram everything. Spacing gives breathing room. Like here, I did not add any more unnecessary information. Imagine I added pictures around here and here. The design would look chaotic and it won't give room for the viewers to see the necessary things that they need to know. Like here, this is the first thing that you will see. Effective use of Canva followed by this subtitle. Then here, you now see more information right there and the date. You understand? To here. So that is so this one here around it here is called white space. So it's called positive, negative space. While here the elements that are on top of that are used are called positive space. So everything here is balanced here. And we have emphasis. Emphasis directs the viewer's attention to a focal point. You can use size, color, position, isolation, or contrast to emphasize key elements. For example, add text that are big enough to direct viewers to take action. Like here, click the button below. It's bigger than this one, click the button below. In fact, if you had to use this one, the viewers would miss out on what action to take. So you need a call to action that is big, so that the viewers will easily view them. And we have movement. Movement controls how the viewer's eye flows through a design, and is created by lines, repetition, directional cues. So it's like a guide on what the users need to do. Like this one, from big to small. It's like the importance of something. You understand? Why here it looks scattered. Why we have hierarchy. Hierarchy is arrangement of elements in a way that implies importance. It helps viewers know where to look first, second, and so on. And it is achieved through size, weight, color contrast, just like I mentioned earlier, position and spacing and typography. A large bold headline followed by a smaller subheading, then body text, all structured to guide attention in order. Like now, this is normally, if you are to create, for example, presentation design, this is the first thing that you will see, or any flyer. This is the first thing that's supposed to be there. The title should be big to easily grab the viewer's attention, followed by the heading, like more about the title, then the subheading. So that one is a good hierarchy. While for a bad hierarchy, started if you had to make the subheading bigger than the heading and the title, it won't make sense. Because if you want to show people the heading, why would you make it smaller than the subheading? Subheading is meant to further explain the heading of it, or the title. It's meant to explain like the title first, like here, then heading, then subheading. That's how it is. And we have repetition. Repetition reinforces consistency and strengthens brand identity. So repeated use of elements like colors, fonts, and icons, just like you see here, the color here are repeatedly used throughout the designs for consistency, for brand consistency. While we have proportion. Proportion refers to the size relationship between elements. Larger elements it will signify that it is more important. It helps with layout, hierarchy, and readability. Larger elements are easy to see in design than smaller ones, and by this principle, larger elements are more important than smaller ones. So that's why if you are creating a topic, the name of the topic must be bigger, so that viewers will first know what it is that they are about to read, that they are about to learn or know more about. And we have unity. Unity ensures all elements feel connected and harmonious, and it is achieved through consistent colors and fonts, spacing and alignment, and shared styles. Like here, all of them are of the same color, and they are all unified. They are all related here. The fact that they are all of the same color. While here, they are all is the same as this, but except that the color are scattered here. So there's nothing like that is unifying them. So in summary, great design is equal to thoughtful combination of elements and principles. And this comes to the end of understanding elements and principles of design. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.